Welcome, everybody. Noe here with Walk with Yah Ministry, which is a ministry that focuses on biblical understanding and literacy so we can grasp what the Bible is trying to tell us about salvation, blessings, peace, and spiritual warfare, etc. I'm always working on showing you why Matthew 13, verse 44 is true, which says, "The reign of the heavens is like treasure hidden in a field, which a man having found it, hid, and for joy over it, he goes and sells all that he has and buys that field." Now, I'm not trying to convince you or advise you to sell everything you have. The point being is that when we have Yeshua, Jesus, living in us, that is worth more than anything else in the world, because everything else will keep us from filling out our full potential, and we'll fall short. But why do I believe this? Because Yah, God, hides things from us in plain sight. If you think the Bible is boring, then I'm here to tell you, you might need to take a different approach. The Bible is not only a book of salvation, but it hints at how our existence, the seen and unseen realms, operate. Although we need to be careful that we're trying to get His intended meaning and not go off on a tangent that He didn't intend. In this short video blog series, we are now getting into Deliverance ministry, which is spiritual warfare. It's more than just saying a few generic renunciation prayers, but it's kind of like a type of prayer. It's it's warfare. It's battling demons and such. In today's lesson, I want to be talking about some foundational concepts that are dealt with in this type of ministry, namely soul ties, generational curses, which are types of soul fragments. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, and that many disciples don't know about. That this shouldn't be a secret. The Bible talks about this, but many people don't understand or don't see that when they read the Bible. And I'm not condemning anybody, as that happens for various reasons, but that's one reason why you're here, so you can be in the know. But before we go any further, let me just build up some suspense here by pausing this teaching and telling you how to connect with the ministry to find out more. You can connect to Walk with Yah on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, IGTV, and now even Pinterest, as the learning never stops when dealing with the Bible and the spiritual realm. So what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, what are soul ties? So we see this in 1 Samuel 18 verse 1, where the Bible states that David was knit to Jonathan. No, they weren't making a sweater for two people. And I know some people are like, okay, no, they were knit. But again, we have to learn how to read the Bible differently. The Bible is actually hinting here at how the spirit realm works. Other Bibles will say that Jonathan and David were in one spirit. Simply stated, that's what a soul tie is. We create all different types of spiritual connections with people that we have a meaningful or strong interactions with. This can manifest in different ways. I have some teachings on the Walk with Yah YouTube channel on this topic, as in itself, it's a very deep subject. And just for fun, try looking up epigenetic memory transference for some ways that soul ties can actually occur. I know many people think this is bunk, but based on my experience, I don't think so. So up next, generational curses. So what does the Bible say? You recall it says the life is in the blood. the Bible talks about curses going to the third and fourth generation. Again, science proves the Bible to be way ahead of its time. Imagine that. Even science has proven that our memories can go back at least 14 generations, but I'll tell you, science is still lagging behind because quite often in ministry, we're dealing with generational soul fragments that go much further back than 14 generations. Okay, hold on. What did I just say? You didn't think that there was going to be a test, did you? But I say something about soul fragments. Hold on. Let me rewind that. We're dealing with generational soul fragments that go much further back than 14 generations. Yes, I did say something about soul fragments. I believe I mentioned this in the video blog number 8. So you may want to watch that video as well if your head is spinning. That was 2 weeks ago. But soul ties and generational alter egos, or alters for short, are different types of soul fragments. Soul fragments are broken heart parts or pieces of people that demons can insert into us or take parts of us and put them into other people. Very similar to epigenetic memory transference, but here I'm talking about that which happens purely in the spiritual realm. So let me share this little testimony, this story before I go. I was in the midst of a deliverance session with a gentleman whose wife had passed away, and it was a tragic story, and I could tell that, he loved her very much. And I was ministering to him, and I was explaining soul fragments, as I understand sometimes people want or need to understand before we go further. So I tried to quickly do that. Now, he was a bit skeptical, and I get it. It's a lot to take in, in that moment, in a short period of time. It's that, red pill or blue pill moment, that Matrix reference, where Neo can take the blue pill or he can take the red pill. If he takes the blue pill, he's blissfully ignorant, and which doesn't mean stupid, or he can take the red pill, which leads to supernatural truths. Did you just see? Never mind. Anyways, so we're starting to end this session. That's kind of an oxymoron, starting to end. I was unable to pull up any soul fragments in this session. And I believe that with the strongest of soul tie or the relationship that he had with his wife, that she would be there. So as we're ending the session, and out of the blue he yells, "My name is Susan," which freaked him out. I mean, he was somewhat shaken. Can't say I blame him. And we're already ending the session, and I never got a chance to minister to him after that, but prayerfully I planted a seed there, something for him to ponder on. And by the way, I'm not using his wife's real name, but out of him manifested this soul fragment, which he was not expecting. I've seen this happen more than once. And so, again, these things are real. So I show people that the Bible actually does teach us some about the spirit realm, but it's all based on understanding and living out what the Bible prescribes. Now, I know I went over everything very quickly. Again, there's more teachings on the Walk with the Eye YouTube channel or on the Walk with the Eye website. We're dealing with spiritual concepts, so try not to think completely in earthly terms. So, what do you think? Do you think I've been eating too much mushroom pizza?
Something.
Do you believe there are going to actually be pieces of people living within us? Would that explain some things that have happened in other people's lives? Do you have any scripture, chapter and verse, that can back up what you believe? So, this is Noe with Walk with Yah, concluding this video blog for this week. And that's a wrap. If you believe you're dealing with spiritual oppression or even need a spiritual checkup, reach out to Walk with Yah because maybe your miracle could be next.